I'm noticing and understanding that, especially after this fast, the one constant, the one thing that hasn't changed, I've changed jobs, I've changed locations, I've changed clothes, I've changed my hair, I've changed my thought processes, how I think, how I make decisions. I've changed all of that. The only thing that has not changed is God being with me constantly. Just always being there. No matter if I made a stupid decision, I'm stuck in this place. If I'm stuck in that place, I'm stuck with God. And somehow, some way, and for some reason, He still sustains me no matter where I choose to go or what decision I chose to make. So, because of this fact, because of this realization, I am grasping and I'm understanding that no matter where I go, no matter what I do, God won't leave me. And it's not a matter of doing the right or wrong thing. It's just a matter of doing things with God's will in mind and doing things with Him, not just by yourself. When we have sex because we want to have sex and it feels good. When we change jobs because we hate our jobs, we change jobs because we hate our jobs and we want a new job. When we change our hair, it's because you feel like you just want something new. And all of that is fine. And all of that is okay. But to do things solely for yourself and with yourself is not living for God. To not include God or consult Him with the decisions you make is not a healthy relationship. So, I'm deciding that I'm going to make a change that's bigger than any other change I've made before. But I'm doing it with Him. Wholeheartedly, 100%. The same way I did this fast for a month with Him on my mind every day is the same way I will do this. I've been working since I was 14. I'm quitting my job. My job. The job I have now is not even hourly pay. But I'm just as unfulfilled with hourly, consistent pay than I am with inconsistent commission. No matter how much money I make in any field I'm in, if I'm not happy there, it will ooze and seep into every other area of my life, and it will ruin me. The first time I could remember thinking about what I wanted to be when I was older is when I was a youngin', 6, 7, 8, around that age, and my mom asked me what I wanted to be. And I said I wanted to be an artist. I didn't know it was real. I didn't even know that was a job you could have or you can make money off of it like people are making money off of it now. I told them I wanted to be an artist. And my parents being the first generation of Caribbeans to move here from their country and not going to college, they thought I was crazy because why wouldn't you want to go to college and be a doctor or a lawyer or a nurse? The 6-year-old me said I wanted to be an artist. And all these years later, I still want to be an artist. It's easy to deny it, especially when you know you won't make money right away. But one thing this fast taught me is that it is foolish to hold on to or indulge in things that do not fulfill you, do not fuel you to be a better person, to be a better friend, to be a better girlfriend, to be a better sister and a better daughter. Like, it's so easy watching everybody else do it. This work thing. This gotta do what you gotta do. This you just gotta suck it up, and like when you're at work, and once you leave work, you're a different person. And it's just like, no, I can't do that. I'm at work and I'm drawing, bro. Like, I'm at work and I'm sitting down for 8 hours drawing. I'm gonna get upset when I get interrupted to do the job that I'm there to do. Like, I want to believe that God trusts me enough no matter what area or space that I'm in. I want to believe that He is with me in every area, in every big driver. I do believe it. I believe He's there for sure. Because if He wasn't there, if He wasn't with me where I am now at this job, I would not be okay. I would be worse. Right? So I know I'm not by myself in this thing. I know I'm not. He sees me maturing, and I truly believe that He knows that I could be His child no matter what room I step into. So I'm gonna quit my job. When? Don't know. How? Not sure. But it'll happen. And I'll be okay. Because I'm not by myself. I never was by myself. First of all, I want to thank you guys for making it to the end of this video. I'm using this as a microphone, so you can hear me clear. But thank you for making it to the end of the video. Like, I was very nervous about posting this because I don't share much about myself or what's going on in my life. But I really felt compelled to share it. And I really felt compelled to make this channel for many reasons. But before I get into that, I just want to give a little background to the video. So I recorded that voiceover that you just heard September 18th. It was after work on a Sunday. I was walking to the car and I was quiet and I was kind of sad because I found myself like in a place where I was unhappy and fulfilled. You know, I felt God speak to me through me, and that's when I clicked record on my phone and I recorded that little voice note. In that moment, I knew that I was gonna leave this job. I knew it was gonna be clipped eventually, but I didn't have a time frame, obviously, and I didn't know when. But I knew one day that I was gonna muster up the strength to leave, and I really knew in that moment it was God telling me, like, one day you will leave. Like, don't leave yet, but one day you will leave. And then finally, November 5th. Couple days ago, God spoke to me while I was at work and told me it's time to put in my 2 weeks. You know, He told me it's time, and I walked straight to my boss's office and did it. Actually, today, the day this video is published on Saturday, is my last day of work. Woohoo! So I'm not working there anymore. I'm officially unemployed. it's very hard to go against the grain and move in a way that other people don't understand or accept, especially if it isn't the norm. You know, if I said I was quitting my job to go to a nursing school, nobody would have questioned me. But the fact that people are asking me, you know, where are you going? And I keep saying, I don't know. People are like, why are you leaving then? And I tell them straight up, like, because God told me to. That's the answer. So why would I tell you the truth? No, in the video after this one, I go into depth of what it was like hearing God's voice in that moment, and what it was, what I actually heard, and the discussion we had before I had a discussion with my boss, and my experience on the job while I was going through that period of working there. It was God that actually told me to take this job, the job I just quit. And it didn't make sense to much people either, and it didn't really make sense to me, but I had this not joy, I had this excitement going into it. You know, I was excited to take this leap of faith and do something new. So it was God that told me to get into it, and it was God that told me to get out of it. For a while, most of my life actually, the voice in my head used to torment and instill fear in me. You know, it was one voice that was tormenting me, and there's another voice that I knew was God's voice. Now I know it was God's voice that was guiding me and keeping me safe. And the voice of doubt, the voice of fear, was always louder than God's voice. I want to help others figure out how to allow God to silence that tormenting voice, because it's not me that silenced it. It's not me that finally got rid of it. It was me that allowed God to enter in my spirit, in my body, in my mind, in my heart, that I've finally silenced, you know, that voice. So I want to help others find God's voice within themselves, so they could really lead a fulfilling and authentic life. You know, like, I really want people to find joy in this lifetime, because the life is very easy to look at life as something that sucks, especially in this day and age. So that's what this channel will be all about. It will be about guiding. It will be about my experiences. It will be about my trials. There will be more to come, absolutely. But that's why you're here with me, to watch it, to see it, to watch me try and overcome it. Every single day is a try. This is a channel that shows you how to try. You know what I'm saying? This is a channel that encourages you to try. But thank you again for watching until the end of this video. It means the world to me that you sat through it and listened to me and really gave me the chance to use my voice. You guys will be coming along on my art journey and watching me, you know, become the artist that I always wanted to be since I was a little girl. It's a big leap of faith that a lot of people don't understand, but it's okay, because you don't have to understand it, because I do. And God does. So, yeah. I love you, and I'll see y'all Wednesday, because Wednesday is when that new video will be coming. I'll see y'all soon. Bye.